everyone, welcome to AEC Tier 2. I hope you enjoyed the little UFC intro I put in there. Mr. JT will enjoy that one, but we're here at Monza, the Temple of Speed. We have got 20 drivers, 10 teams, 2 with a very good chance of winning the title. Can it be won today? Well, yes, it can be won today. But yes, SLR BRT fighting it out around 11 turns, 3.5 miles, 5.7 kilometers around Monza, the Temple of Speed. And let me tell you, everyone, this is going to be a good little race, a track where you're flat out for over half of it. And let me tell you that you are flat out from the start to beginning, one of the longest straights into turn 1. It is absolutely insane that you get a good start. You can get slipstream right down to turn 1, and then through turn 1 you're going down the Curva Grande, Parabolic, Ascari. So there we go. Previous race winners, you've got Smokey TRS, Passy in Tier 1, Murder won it in last season Tier 2. Who is going to win it today? We're going to find out very soon, everyone. It's going to be very interesting. The penultimate race of F122 for AEC. Who is going to win it? Well, we go on to the team standings while everyone filters in to into the lobby. We're waiting on one more driver and then we'll get on the way with it. Yes, AEC Tier 2 team standings. 10 teams started this, but only 2 have got a realistic chance of winning it. I don't even think ETE have a mathematically chance of winning it now. But anyway, SLR, BRT, this is before appeals. We do have to put that out. There have been a few appeals. So that 11-point lead might expand, it might decline. You'll have to wait for appeals. So that's 11. Appeals haven't been sorted yet. So you'll have to wait for them. So yeah, SLR BRT. Who is going to come out on top? It's going to be very, very interesting. You've got Fox Blue and Nico for SLR. You've got Jack Mack and Jobby, who have probably been the consistent duo for BRT, I'd say, this season. They have done very good throughout the whole thing. I will just ask Benny to do one thing before we can start, and then we should be good to go. Hang on a sec. 1 second. Right, just getting Mr. Benny to sort us out, and then we should be good to go, lads. I hope everyone can hear me. I hope everything's good. And then we should be good to go. I'll flick off that now, and then you can see what's going on. We have got an announcement in between quali and the race today, everyone. Just in case you didn't see before, we have got a little announcement for everyone. If you can guess what the announcement is, I will give... what will I give? I don't know what I'll give. Someone's in Mr. Benny's car. Someone's in Benny's car. Someone's in Benny's car. Can someone help me? Who's in Benny's car? Joseph Hales. Is he meant? AM returns. AEC race stage change. AEC rebrand. That's the first 3 guesses that have come in. Missing an Alpine. Hello, Adrian. Welcome in, son. We're waiting on Neb's teammate. That's the T12 driver, isn't it? Okay, we should good to go now, lads. We're ready and up. Yeah, I'm just getting him to change it. Right, perfect. Right, we're all good to go. Let's turn my phone off. Do you know what, lads? Last season we had problems with the internet around here. All I need to do to solve it, turn my phone off. Okay, right. Turn the phone off. Right, no one can contact me. Has anyone got any other guesses for the announcement? We've had AEC race day changed, AEC rebrand, and AM returns. That's the three that we've had so far. Tom retires. That's the fourth guess. I technically have retired, to be fair, Grumpy. Last time I did a race was February, lad, to be honest. Genuinely was about February. It was in Killian's league. Me and Killian did it. I think I qualified like 4th or something, and I crashed out, and I was like, fuck this. Cockpit only. Do you even have any no assist drivers, Grumpy? I don't even know if you do. That can actually compete. Yeah, but ones that... Yes, but ones that can actually compete at, like, you know, the top end. You could sign me. I could be your no assist driver. Yes, I do. Well, talk to JT then, Grumpy lad. I don't even think you're in 2. Oh. He has 2. Right then. Here we go, lads. It's dry quali. Yeah, so in between quali and the race, we will have a little announcement. No one has got it yet. No one has got it. Just so you're aware. Yeah, everything's good. The stream's looking all good. I just need my water. I've not got any water, lads. Let me get me... I need some water. Oh, I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I'll tell you what I've learnt this season. So many people can't be arsed commentating. That's what I found. I found that. I'm not going to lie to you, lads. I actually look forward to doing this. Like when it gets like a Tuesday and a Wednesday, I'm like, yes. Because, you know, it's AEC. It's AEC. Why would you not want to commentate on it? Right, we've got drivers out on outlaps. Oh, mate, if you know me, now, there's not many that actually knew me when I was a racer. Mate, I fucking love Monza. I loved Monza. If you actually go, now, I know none of you actually will, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you go on the Tom Net Twitch channel, I am self-promoting it, JT, I don't care. If you do go on the Tom Net Twitch channel, and you check on my video producer, there is a saved race on my highlights from Monza. I think I got P3, and it was like the best race I ever had. I was made up. Yeah, there you go. Firmsy was in that race. Mr. Tier 1 driver Firmsy was in that race. And Dan. And I can't remember who else was. Thomas Dude, if you remember who he was. Anyway, I'll shut up. Fucking hell, it's Jubb. Jesus Christ, it's Jubb. Anyway, Turbo Snail is on a hot lap now. Mr. Greenhorn is teammate in the pits. Fucking hell, it's Jubb. I feel like Jubb just needs VIP for just who he is. I've not seen Jubb in a while. There you go, Jubb. Congratulations. Emergency warning to all drivers. GSR Clever is on track, so you might as well go minimum fuel in the race. Does that mean that he's going to cause a safety car, Martin? Is that what that means, mate? Is that a little dig at him? Anyway, we've got Mr. Turbo Snail through Sector 1 pretty nicely. I'm not going to lie to you. He's got, is that an Alfa Romeo on his inside? He's on his way to Lesmo 1 now. Mr. Turbo Snail. Pretty nice, to be fair. TAR, I mean, no one shoot me, but they've not had a great season. They've had a few DNFs, probably. Now, statistically, I don't actually know the answer to this, but I'm just going to say it anyway because why not? TAR probably have the most DNFs in the season. Someone can actually find the answer out for me, but I think they must be close. They must be very close. Anyway, Turbo Snail goes through a Scary chicane. Absolutely lovely. Everyone is now coming out on outlaps. Only 2 drivers still in the pits, and that is Nice Tatty, not Nice Titty. And then you've got Fox Blue as well for SLR. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Turbo Snail has a wiggle coming out of Parabolica, and he's going to continue his lap finishes banker time set of a 20.8. So 20.8 is the time to beat for everyone. And Mr. Ricky, 20.5. Then you've got Benny Boy, the host of the lobby, goes 19.7. Mr. Benny Boy, fastest driver out of everyone in the qualifiers, Tier 2 and Tier 1. Insane pace he showed. Mr. Torpen, 19.7 as well. He was in the steward's room last week. Let me tell you, he was in the steward's room. Wesley goes in there with a 19.7 as well. You've got Mr. Memes on his way, and Mr. Memes is starting a lap. You've got Jobby through Sector 1. He goes now through the Curva Grande. He's got a Red Bull behind him up to Sector 1. Yellow flag ahead. 26.1, it's a purple Sector 1 for Mr. Jobby now. So Jobby got a car ahead of him, needs to get out of the way, does get out of the way on his way to Lesmo 1. So Mr. Jobby in at the title charge for BRT. They have been second the past 2 seasons. 19.5 for Joseph Hales. And Mr. Jobby through Lesmo 2, DRS wide open, on his way, the rundown to the Escara chicane. Can Jobby put in a flying Sector 3? So Mr. Jobby now through the Escara chicane for BRT. This lap is on the line here. It is his banker time, but you want to set a good one. Mr. Jackmack on his way as well. Purple Sector 1 for him. Matches Jobby's time of a 26.1 in the first sector. So Jobby on his way to Parabolica. He's nailed it, to be honest. It was a little bit wide on the exit, I say. Mr. Jobby, though, can he beat a 19.5? He might do. It's going to be very close to the line. And Jobby goes P6 with a 19.8. So Mr. Easton, who joined late. To be fair, Mr. Easton, he owes me a pint. Easton does. I saved his bacon. He was like, Tom, just so you know, you need to, I might join late in quali. And I was like, you know what, Easton, mate, you don't need to join late in quali, because I'll push it back. I will push it back 10 minutes. So he owes me a pint, whenever that will be. Anyway, Mr. Jackmack, here we go then. So Jobby P7, SLR, I don't think I've set a time just yet, or Nico P9, but Jackmack going into P8. So Fox Blue on an outlap. You need to keep an eye on Fox Blue. It is Nico and Fox Blue versus Jobby and Jackmack. That is technically what we're watching today. Everyone else, there's a battle on for P3. I mean, you know, there is a battle on for P3. No one really cares. But there is a battle on for P3. So, Mr. Fox Blue on his way through the Curva Grande. He needs to put in a time here that will get him, maybe not say top of the league, but Joseph Hales has put in a 19.5. No one has got near a 19.5 just yet. Mr. Memes in the 19.6s, but no one 19.5 apart from Joseph Hales. So, Mr. Fox Blue on his way through Lesmo 1 is going to be entering Lesmo 2 and roughly the 50-metre breaking point, and he's gone through it pretty nicely on the exit. Doesn't invalidate. DRS wide open for him on the rundown to the Escara chicane. He has got a BRT driver of Mr. Jackmack right behind him as Fox Blue slipstreams a driver there. Who was that? I'm not sure. It might have been Nice Tatty. No, it wasn't. It was Wild Storm. So back on board with Fox Blue as he goes through Escara chicane. He's absolutely nailed it. So Fox Blue not set a time. P17 at the moment. He's got one corner to go, and it's probably one of the most famous corners on the circuit, Parabolica, and he's come out of it pretty nicely. Touches the left-hand side apex on his way to the line. DRS will be enabled after the line, but Fox Blue goes provisional with a 19.5. So, Mr. Fox Blue is leading the way, 19.5. Joseph Hales comes back on an outlap. You've got everyone else still in the pits. Nice Tatty comes out of the Escara chicane with a bit of a wiggle. Wild Storm enters the first chicane, and he's on his way through a hot lap. So, Fox Blue leads the way. SLR will be loving that at the moment. Absolutely loving it. The top 12 separated by 0.4 of a second, really. But Nice Tatty is going to finish his lap here, and he's going to go into P4. Decent lap for Nice Tatty. P4 for him. So Wild Storm, the only driver on a hot lap right now, so we'll watch him. He's currently sat in P19. There is only 19 drivers today. T12, who probably won't be invited back, but you never know. They haven't got many drivers. But yeah. Wild Storm, anyway. See what Wild Storm can conjure up here. He's not set a time. He's Mr. Greenhorn and him are the only drivers not to set a time right now. Comes out of a Escara chicane. Doesn't touch any of the apexes, and he's kept it valid. That is all that matters here. So, Mr. Wild Storm got Parabolica to navigate his way through. He looks like he's got an SLR driver. Might be Fox Blue on his way into the pits, I believe it is. So, Wild Storm then, on his way to the line. And where's he going to put himself? His teammate's P4, and he goes into P8. So, a decent little lap for him. So, P4 and P8 for Wildstorm and Tatty. Mr. Joseph Hales, currently sat in P2, he's on an outlap again, and he's actually on a hot lap, so he did an outlap, he's on his way out again. Oh, he's gone deep. He has gone deep into turn 1 there, pretty deep. Mr. Colonel Sarcasmo is in the chat, everyone. Mr. Colonel Sarcasmo, one of the leading founders of AEC. Welcome in, Mr. Colonel. It's changed a little bit since you were here, but you know, me and JT, we are, and Killian, and Quabalda. It's going well, mate. It's going well. So Mr. Joseph Hales on his way out of the second. Lesmo takes a little bit too much of it, if I say so myself. DRS is wide open for Mr. Hales. But Mr. Hales now on his way to the Ascari chicane. He's got Mr. Wildstorm just ahead of him. And he's invalidated. You could tell he invalidated as soon as he turned in. A country mile too early. And Joseph shit. Yes, I'm Joseph. And Joseph, yes. Mr. Memes on an outlap. He's going to be coming out now. Mr. Wildstorm in lap. Wesley is up at his time after sector 1. We need to keep an eye on Jobby and Jackmack. It looks like Mr. Jobby and Jackmack are about to be starting their laps now. Turbo Snails crashed out for Scary. He has crashed out. The first driver to crash out in qualifying. So Mr. Nico up in his time. Here we go now. This is it. SLR BRT. We've got a driver on his second lap. And that's Mr. Nico for SLR. He is just under a tenth of a second. He's gone down. He's fucked it. The technical turn there. He's not invalidated. How is he not invalidated? Hey? Oh, mate, if he carries on his lap and no, he's got to back out. He's got to back. He's got to back out. Mr. Torper, 19.2. 19.2. Christ alive. Bloody hell. Oh! Can't part this it. Can't part this it. So Mr. Joe and Juno Vane on laps as well. Needs to go back on board with Jackmack and Jobby here on laps. Jobby and Jackmack. Here we go then. I have no idea if they're up and down on the time. They're currently at P10 and P11, but Jackmack here through Parabolica, probably one of the most consistent performers in Tier 2, which backdates from about Season 2. Jackmack to the line, and where's he going to go? He goes into P5. Jobby, though, right behind him as well. He's down this time. He's going to continue, though. He continues, and it's down this time. It's interesting that Jobby stayed out there to finish his lap because he didn't improve. But he's going to have to go round again. Mr. Clever's causing yellow flags. You've got Nico in the garage again. Fox Blue looks like he's on a lap here, and he is on a lap, so we're going to watch the rest of Fox Blue. He's a 10th up after Sector 1. Mr. Fox Blue, a 10th up through Sector 1, so we need to keep an eye on here. Mr. Fox Blue. Yeah, let's watch Ross, everyone. Let's watch, yeah, everyone, let's watch Ross. Yay, Ross is on a lap, everyone. Ross comes round the final corner. Everyone in the chat so happy to see him. Yeah, let's go, Ross. Yay, P15. Just keep spamming watch Ross, everyone, and I'll watch him, okay? Fox Blue through Ascari. Here we go then. So this is the championship contenders. Fox Blue for SLR. He was up at his time after Sector 1. Coming around the final corner now. Mr. Fox Blue, 1884. No idea what that means, but anyway, Fox Blue, is he about to go provisional? It's going to be close, and no, but he does improve by 0.2 of a second. So, Mr. Fox Blue, 19.3. Mr. Ricky is on a lap. He's currently sat in P18. So, BRT drivers into the pits. Jobby comes into the pit. Jackmack also into the pits. Nico in P16 in the pits as well. Nico might only have one lap in him here. He might have only have one more lap in him. Mr. Benny Boy improves on his time. Goes into P4. 19.4 for him. So, it's starting to spice up. It's very, very close quality here. Insanely close. Nearly every driver's into the 19s. I say nearly. Neb and Ricky are the only drivers not in the 19s at the moment. Nico just scrapes him with a 19.995. But Ricky has run out of fuel, or is going to run out of fuel. It's very close. Comes out of Parabolica now, and is he going to come into the pits? I think, no, he's going to continue. So Mr. Ricky goes into P16. Vibes, no. So Mr. Wesley on his way. He's going to be starting a hot lap as well. So Mr. Wesley for ETE. You've got Benny Boy on an in lap. Fox Blue comes into the pit. So it's just Wezzers. It is just Wezzers here. Mr. Wezzers out of turn 1, turn 2. So Wesley is currently sat in P11, 19.7 is his time. His teammate currently sat in P8, 19.6. They only need to find a couple of tenths per second, really, to get anywhere near the top end of the field. And he is a tenth up after sector 1. So Wesley for ETE on a decent lap hit. No, Adrian. It's not happening. It's not happening. Wesley, though, on his way through Lesmo 1, on his way to Lesmo 2. 19.7. Can anyone get into... Will we see 18s? Tier 1. I assume yes. Tier 1 should be 18s, right? You want a fact, Grumpy? You want a fact? Are you ready? I've got one, I think. Well, Wesley is on a track. Oh, I've got a fact. Monza's original circuit layout stretched to over 10 km and included a 5 km road section broadly similar to today's layout, plus a 5 km loop, which was redeveloped into a high-speed banked oval in the 1950s. Right, everyone, blame Grumpy that I missed a pole lap there. No. Because I was reading the fact out. Cheers, Grumpy, mate. Cheers, mate. Cheers! Joseph Hales he's just starting one. Now 18.9 they reckon for tier 1. Grumpy, I had AERT for tier 2. I remember you said who's going to win. I think I said BRT for tier 1. Joseph Nails hails that corner. Let me tell you, that is a decent corner there from Mr. Joseph. He's currently sat in P6, but I assume here, oh, he has a bit of a snap. If he's not up in his time by about 2 or 3 tenths, you know, call me Gail Platt or something, because he must be. He must be. Yeah, I mean, he's absolutely nailed this so far as Joseph here. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh my Jesus Lord. This is about to be the pole lap, everyone. Strap yourselves in. We are going cooking with Hales here. Joseph Hales. On his way now through Parabolica. This is probably the greatest lap you'll ever see. Joseph Hales comes out of it here. This is going to be a 19.1 all over it. Oh, it's nearly 19.2. But that is an absolute stellar lap. I've been told that my batteries are low, so let's give them a charge. That is a decent lap, that. I've got to say. Right, my batteries are charging. Nico on and out lap. Currently he's at P17. It's interesting that. He's currently sat in P17. Clever. Looks like he's going in. Jobby. We need to keep an eye on these two. Jack on and out lap as well. Fox Blue as well. So Fox Blue, Jack, Jobby and Nico. Who's going to be the first to start a lap? I believe it is Nico, and it is Mr. Nico here. We might miss the pole lap, but we need to watch the title challenges, really, if I'm being honest with you, lads. We'll see if anyone... Hello. Vibes. Get that brown stuff off your nose. Mr. Nico through turn 1, turn 2. Through the Curva Grande he goes. He has got a BRT driver. Or Mr. Jobby is going to be coming to it as well. So Nico and Jobby are about to be finishing sector 1. Is he going to be up in his... He is. So he's 2 tenths up in his time. So Mr. Nico... Oh, he's gone. He is gone. And that's going to be his lap over, I think. I think that's going to be Nico's lap over. Oh, good. No, Mr. Jobby. Half a tenth up after sector 1. Go on board with Jack Mack as well. 3 tenths up. You're joking. No, you can't be. Mr. Jobby. Here we go then. Jack Mack as well. The session is now finished. Jofus is in to the pit. Through sector 1. Jack Mack is 2 tenths up. Was he sandbagging? Was Jack Mack sandbagging? First sector, you've got Juno Vane's gone off. Back on board with Jobby. He's down in his time. So Jack Mack through Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2. Fox Blue as well is down in his time. Goes through a Ascari chicane now, and he's nailed it, to be honest. Back up with Jack Mack, though, who is 2/10 up on his time here. Jack Mack might be able to stick this on pole position here, and he is still 2/10 up on his time. Through Ascari he goes now. Jack Mack, arguably one of the quickest Tier 2 drivers. Benny Boy, 19.2, goes on top of the leaderboards. Mr. Jack Mack, we've got Fox Blue as well to the line. Is Fox Blue going to improve? He does. P6 for him. Jobby does not improve on P14. And Jack Mack could be putting this on pole position for BRT. He's on his way to the line. And Jack Mack, no, P8. Core blimey. Mr. Easton goes P10. And that is it for the session, everyone. ART front row. Well, well, well. Fox Blue, P6 is the highest out of SLR and BRT. P6 and P18 versus P8 and P15. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. We will get the classifications of qualifying, lads. So here you go. There's your classifications of quality. Mr. Benny Boy and Joseph Hales. Maybe ART have left it too late for this. But you never know. Right, we have got our little announcement. We've got a little video for you all. If you're not already in the chat, you know, we're going to put it on now. So enjoy. JT did all the work. I did nothing. It's all JT. But yes. Have a look and listen, lads. Have a look and listen. Well, there you go, lads. There you go. If you didn't see it, sign-ups are open. Sign-ups are open. And yeah, Mr. JT did all that. JT did it all. I did literally none of it. I just played it. That's all it is. But yeah, sign-ups are open for next season, which will happen in the middle of August. There is a date on the clip, but if you check the Discord, you can now sign up your teams for Tier 2, Tier 1 and Tier S, which will have a minimum prize pool of £300. So yeah. interesting is all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say. We're going to have a little. We're going to have loads. We're going to have loads of social races in between the new game. You know, everyone getting a feel of how the game works. We might do a few team events. We might do like a tier 2 social race, tier 1 social race. We might do top 10 tier 2 drivers versus the bottom 10 tier 1. I don't know. We might just do a load of everything, to be honest. We'll do a load of social races anyway, so yeah. That's that. You can ready up now, lads, by the way. Sorry. you can ready up. Oh, JT said 21:39. So, the penultimate race of AEC. The fourth... Hang on. Yeah, we've got 4 more races on this game. 4 more. 2 more tier 2, 2 more tier 1. And then it's over till August. I go on my holidays. I will go on my hollybobs. So here we go then, lads. It is AEC. It is tier 2. It's round 9. It's Monza. It's AERT on the front row of the grid with a 1-2. Who is going to win the race? It is 1. It is 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we're way out of racing. Mr. ART, Benny Boy and Joseph Hale still got a 1-2. Mr. Jack McDowell with an absolute launch. Look at him go. Down the inside here, past 1 driver, past 2 drivers, past 3 drivers. Needs to be careful into turn 1. Looks like Mr. Torpin's not being careful. But Mr. Jack Mac, what a start he has had there. Up into P3 already. Mr. Jack Mac puts the absolute burners on there into turn 1. And he's already up, how many positions? 5 flipping positions. Bloody hell, let me tell you, Mr. Jobby also up 3 positions, go down there to Jobby, looks like it's all happening. Here we go then. So, Mr. Jackmack up 5 bloody positions. Jobby's going to try, needs to be careful, it's lap 1, you don't want to be a hero into turn 1, or lap 1. But Mr. Jobby up a position as well. So Jobby's up 4, Jackmack's up 5, Fox Blue is down 1, and where's Mr. Nico? He's up 4! Oh my! I'm back. Oh my! Oh my God! Safety car, everyone! Safety car! Flipping it! Shitting hell. Right. It looks like Mr. Clever's... Oh my. Anyway, we've got pitters. It looks like all these drivers got caught in it. Nico is going to get... Is he getting a wing change? No, he's just putting me... I can't see. I don't know if Nico's got a wing change there. I assume he did. What, me nearly dying, Mano? I almost just choked to death, mate. Fucking hell. Did Nico have a wing change then? Yeah, he did. All 4 of them did. 4 people got collected in that. Flipping it. Well, that was an eventful start. Flipping it. I need some water. Okie dokie. So, safety car. JTA almost died, mate. We almost had no commentators then. We genuinely had nearly no commentators. That was it. Cause of death, GSR Clever. That's what that would have been. Oh, I forgot to play it as well. Alexa, play the Casualty theme tune.
On Amazon Music.
This can't be it. Is this a remix? What is... Mate, this is a remix of the Casualty theme tune. Oh my god. What a tune. Oh. $19.2. I don't know what song this is, lads, but belter. Oh, this is a Casualty theme tune remix. Oh yes. Alexa, add that to my favourite songs.
Okay, I have added it to your music library.
Thank you. Alexa, turn off. Thank you. Right. I just discovered one of my... Oh. Right, is safety car going to come in? I don't think it will. I don't think it's coming in, lads. I can guarantee you that the safety car will not be coming in. And it won't be. So there you go. Safety car will be doing another lap of the circuit. No, it won't. What the fuck have I just seen? That is the latest call I've... Oh my lord. That is the latest call you will ever see. That is crazy. And they're still weaving. AEC haven't realised. They've not realised. And Jack Mack, he is off. AEC didn't realise it came in. Oh my god, they've been swallowed whole. They've been absolutely swallowed. Who the hell is that? That's Wesley. Wesley round the outside of Jack Mack. Jack Mack needs to be careful. No collisions here. AEC, oh, they've gone. Oh, he's gone. Mr. Hales has gone. Mr. Meaves is round the outside. AEC, they did an acorn jump restart. If you know what one of them are, back in the day, it looks like Ricky around the Curva Grande. But AEC, they went sleeping, lads. They went sleeping, and Mr. Wesley went up about 4 or 5 positions. What a restart for him. Mr. Nico is battling as a yellow flag. Looks like Turbo and Neb battling. Nico needs to be careful here. Green on his outside. Who the hell facing backwards? That's Mr. Meames. Mr. Meames, you can't part there, sir. Can't part there. Mr. Nico needs to be careful round the outside. He goes. Nice tatty. Nice tatty. Goes. Got a good view of this one. And Nico gets ahead. So Jobby on these, who's going diving up the inside of a Ascari. Ricky goes up the inside of Nice Tatty. Oh. Adios, mate. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, driver. So, Mr. Jobby on the mediums. Nice Tatty on the hards. And you've got Easton as well on the mediums as well. Up to Parabolica to go. Jobby's going to try it round the outside. Can't get a launch on him. Mr. Wesley, there's all yellow flags happening here. Looks like someone facing backwards, but Mr. Jobby has got a run on Nice Tatty. Mr. Easton has got a good view on him, and Mr. Easton as well. ERS wide open, and Easton, he's got a run on Jobby here, but is he close enough for an overtake? I don't think he is. Nice Tatty's going to lose 2 positions, and he does lose 2 positions because Easton goes past him as well. Wild Storm gives his teammate a little bit of a love tap. That's not going to thank him very much. So Jobby again. Jobby is on the march here after his little incident that they all had on lap 1. Jobby round the outside of Curva Grande. No way, man, no way. Yeah, oh, squeaky bum time. Squeaky bum time there. But gets past him. So Mr. Greenhorn is losing a couple of positions here. Looks like he's losing a couple. It's all happening. This is a great little race so far we've got on here. Mr. Greenhorn being careful on the exit of Lesmo 2. This is good racing though. It looks like Benny Boy has cleared off from Jack at the moment. P1 and P2. Through Ascari, these go. So Nico on the newer mediums on the back of Joe. Joe will always be known as Joe. But call blimey lads, what a start, what a restart. AERT, I don't know what they were doing. They completely forgot he came in. Hello, Kieran. Welcome in. Welcome in. And Neb as well, battling. Mr. Juno Vane Back and more Nico. Kind of looks like Nico's got a run on Joe, and he has got a run on Joe. Absolutely. Looks like Jobby's had a bit of a bad exit of Parabolica. Jack Mack and Torpen change positions. Torpen is now into P2, and Joseph Hales in P4. Jack Mack might have a good exit out of turn 1, but doesn't. So back down to the midfield. He's got Mr. Ross. Everyone's going to love that. Hey, Ross. So lap 6 is on the way. Lap 27 laps. Lap 6 is here. We're starting to filter through them now. Torpen absolutely smashes it in with the sausage curb there. Benny Boy's 2 seconds out in front. Benny Boy is showing real pace in Tier 2. Really is. This is his final race in Tier 2. Probably for good, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. If it is, he's already 2 seconds clear. But at the moment, you've got BRT Jack in P3, SLR are 5th and 6th, and you've got Jobby in P8. There's not much points between them separated there. There's not a lot of points separated here between BRT and SLR through lap 6. Maybe a little bit more in BRT's favour. Maybe. So Jack with DRS isn't gaining enough to get near Torpen, and Torpen obviously nowhere near the DRS range of Benny Boy. So if Jack Mack can get a good exit out of Parabolica, we'll have DRS run on Torpen. Looks like Neb and Juno Vane switch positions, and yes they do. Looks like they've kept it clean as well, so good on you lads for keeping it clean through turn 1, turn 2. Of course we can, Kieran. Anything for you, babe. There you go. So the biggest gainer is Nico. He's up 12 positions. Wesley is down 12. Mr. Means is down 11. Jobby is up 7. You've got Jack Mack up 5. Yeah, but the biggest gainer is Nico. He's up 12 positions. He will have to pit, though, obviously. A lot of people will have to pit. But yeah, Mr. Nico now. DRS activated for him. Will his team? I don't think his teammate will let him go. I doubt it. I doubt there'll be team. I don't know. I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. So is Jack close enough to the back of Torpen here? I don't believe he is. And 7/10 probably needs to be about 4 or 5. Fox Blue though is close enough to Joseph Hales. Goes past Joseph Hales like he's not there. Nico sets the fastest lap here. And Fox Blue is into P4, and he now has Jack in his sights. He has Jack in his sights, so this is going to be a tasty little battle here for P3. Jobby and Joe switch position. Jobby's now into P7, and he has Nico in his sights, kind of. 2 seconds behind him, but they are in his sights, just about. So, Benny Boy 2 seconds out in front. Torpen is holding his own at the moment after getting a position done on Jack. You've got Joseph now in an SLR sandwich in P5. Then you go down to P7. You've got Jobby, he's closing on Nico. He is 1.7. It's coming down slowly but surely. So we'll keep an eye on that gap there. 1.7 at the moment. But DRS activated for Nico. You probably see this gap go up a little bit, but it's coming down weirdly. Don't ask me why that is, but I don't know. I don't know. So through Ascari they go for the 8th time of the race. And Jack Mack might be close enough this time for a launch on Torpen. He looks like he is. He's got much more battery than him as well. He's got about 50% more battery. I think if Jack wants the overtake, he might be able to get it. But then again, the exit has not helped him, and Fox Blue sees Jack Mack right in front of him, Torpen. There's a yellow flag for Wesley. He's crashed out on the exit of Parabolica, and that could be a safety car, and it is a safety car. Now then, what the hell do people do? Did you come in for mediums? Can mediums do 16 laps? SLR might double stack. SLR might double stack. I don't know. Can mediums do it, lads? Can mediums go to the end from here? I think it fucks anyone who's on hards, to be honest, Kiwi. I think Benny Boy, Torpen, Jack, Fox Blue, Joseph. If mediums can't go to the end, the top 5 are all fucked. Do Nico and Jobby just go back onto the hards they started on? Do Nico and Jobby and Easton just go back onto the hard tyres they started the race on? It could be a call, you know. I think it's 50-50. Well, let's see what happens, lads. Let's see what happens. I'd rather be slow on the hards though than going on a tyre that you can't get to the end on. If you know what I mean. So, Mr. Jobby's holding up Joe a little bit. Is he trying to stop a double stack? Hey! Flip it, I'm joking. So, they're coming in. They're coming in. Mediums for Benny Boy. Benny also on mediums. Is Nico and Jobby going to go into the hard tyre? They do double stack at SLR. BRT also double stack as well. So Nico comes out in P11. Jobby comes out in P9. Looks like Jobby might have... Did he jump Nico in the pits there? I think he did. I believe he has. So Nico's gone back onto mediums. Easton, the only driver to go back onto the hard tyre. Cool, blimey. Mr. Meme stays out. What I mean. So we have got so many drivers on mediums now. 17 laps I've got to do on him. I think he's in the safest position, Matty. He's definitely in the... If there's no safety car and the mediums can't do 17... I don't know. It's been a while since I've done Monza. I don't know if they can do that many laps. He is going to cause chaos, JT. He is. And Benny Boy's going to be right behind him. Is Grumpy in the chat? I want to know if AERT did not realise the safety car came in. It was a late call, to be fair. It was a very late call. Maybe they were in AI. Maybe they were in AI. It's surely not going to come in here. No, it stays out. Mano, it was such a late call. I've never seen it be that late before. Never. Let's see how this unfolds though, lads. Let's see how this unfolds. Let's check race director to see what everyone's strategy is so far. So Mr. Meme's the only driver not to pit so far. Everyone else started on the hards, coming for mediums. Easton the only driver to go back onto the hard tyre he started on. Neb is already on a free stopper. Nico's done hard, medium, medium. Jobby's also done hard, medium, medium. So, at the moment, the race is up in the air a little bit. The race is up in the air a little bit at the moment. No idea how this is going to go. Apart from Mr. Memes is probably going to cause a bit of carnage. But because everyone's going to try and rush past him, aren't they? That's what's going to happen. Everyone is going to try and rush past Mr. Memes. When the overtake probably isn't on, they're going to... And he's either going to get spun, or the driver who's trying to overtake him will get spun. And then it's just going to be a backlog, like a domino effect, and everyone's going to blame Mr. Memes. That's essentially what's going to happen, lads. You don't even have to watch anymore. I've told you what's going to happen. But here we go then. Let's just see what happens anyway. Mr. Memes will lead us on the restart. And he looks like he's going to leave it late. Benny Boy is all over him here. Benny Boy, he's not been caught napping. But Torpin's got a run on Benny. It looks like Joseph has got a run on Fox Blue as well. So Mr. Torpin on the back of Benny surely isn't going to launch it down the inside, or is he? He thought about it. Joseph Hales round the outside. Oh, Mr. Fox Blue. Fox Blue now has the outside line as well. Jobby and Easton. Looks like Jobby's had a collision with someone there. It might be Easton. Or something's happened there. Joseph Hales up the inside. Fox Blue goes. So a little bit of carnage happening here. Bloody hell. Fox Blue and Joseph Hales back out of it. They do. Back out of it. So Mr. Me. Oh! I did say Mr. Memes would get spun. I knew he would. Something's happened to him anyway. Mr. Memes round the outside he goes. He's losing a few positions now. And he's in trouble, Mr. Memes is. He is in trouble and he's dropping like an absolute stone, he is. Absolute stone. And he's going to try and launch it. Oh, not 3 wide for Ascari. Oh, my. I don't know what they expected, lads. What did they expect? Genuinely, what did they expect to happen? Like, what did they expect? I'm sorry. What? I don't even have any words for it. I mean, mediums will probably go to the end now, lads. Why is he staying out? He's not got a wing. That's why. Literally on the run down to Ascari, he's on 11 lap old hard tyres. Oh, I just don't know. Anyway, we've got a safety car, lads. Our third safety car. Mano, it's not AMS. That's just a gamer tag, mate. It's not AMS. Okay then, so we will get on the way. Oh, Mr. Memes has joined back. Oh God. Oh God. 43 people watching Tier 2. Things you'd love to see. I mean, we'll get on the way. We're not even halfway yet. We're not even halfway. Oh, he's coming in. Oh, his AI is. We should get on the way next lap then. Okie dokie. No worries, design. See you later, mate. See you later. So, penultimate race of AEC and Tier 2 has 3 safety cars and we're not even halfway. Mr. Memes, Easton and I can't remember the other driver, Kieran, but they tried to go 3 wide for Ascari. I just no words, mate. No words. I just have no words. I mean, I called it, Kim. I could see them lining up to go through when I'm like, what are you doing? And then one of them goes into the wall, safety car comes out. Yeah. We might just need to knock it up to sim damage, to be honest, at this rate. Safety car is in. Here we go then. We are now over halfway. After an eventful first half of the race. Mr. Means is now back in the lobby. So, Benny Boy will lead us on the restart. Torpen behind him. Jack Mack in P3. Joseph got a good restart then. Let's see how this one goes. So, Benny Boy, he is gone. He is gone. Joseph Hales looks like he's had another good restart here. He is gaining. Jobby also. He's already got Jobber for turn 1. So Mr. Jobby already into P6. Joe is going to have to back out of this one. No, he's not. He should do. But he has. He has backed out of it. Just about. Oh, it's all happening into turn 1. I can't even keep an eye on it. Someone spun. Looks like that's Mr. Ross has gone. You got Neb. Oh my goodness me. Mr. Neb. Easton goes round the outside of him. He does get it done. So Easton round the outside of Curva Grande. Good move there. Back on board with Jack Mack though. Looks like he was gaining on Torpen. But doesn't get the move done. So hopefully it settles down a little bit now. But then as I say that, Ricky... Oh my God. I'm just not going to say anything. Because it's all kicking off. Too wide through the Lesmos. Are you drinking? Oh my. Right. So Benny, 1.4 seconds ago. He has gone again. He has pulled clear 1.4 seconds. They've not even completed a lap. Absolutely specimen of a man. He is gone here. Beautiful moves there. Fox Blue is gaining on Jack Mack. And here we go then. This is your battle that you want to see really. It's SLR versus BRT. You've got Jobby in the mix as well. Jot is just behind him. But Fox Blue is gaining. But he's trying to use all his ERS. You've got Jack Mack as well using his ERS. You've got Mr. Fox Blue in his wing mirrors here. Jot is gaining on Jobby. Surely he's not going to launch one down the inside. He's too far back for that one, I think. And yes, he is. Too far back for him. So, lap 16 of 27. Benny Boy is arguably a tier 1 driver. Is arguably. And if it does turn out to be a tier, it just gets DSQ'd anyway. But you know, it is what it is. But if anyone has any arguments, stick him in the appeals. That's what we've been doing this season. If anyone thinks the driver's too quick, stick it in the appeals and we'll have a look. So lap 16, Fox Blue is gaining on Jack. Jack is just nipping out the 1 second of Torpen here. DRS won't be activated next lap. It'll be the lap after that. But Mr. Fox Blue has got Jack Mack in his sights here, and he's going for it already. He is not waiting around here. It's Fox Blue right up the inside on the run down to Parabolica, and SLR have got the move done on BLT that they desperately needed. Mr. Nico down on P13 will need to get his boots warmed up and see if he can move up a little bit. DRS is now enabled. So here we go then. Mr. Fox Blue into P3. How's Nico getting on at the back of the grid here? He's not doing great. But we've got a move done from Mr. Neb on Mr. Turbo, and he goes into P11. So back up to the top of the field. Benny, 1.5. It's just the speed that Benny's showing today, everyone. He is flying out ahead. He is flying. Mr. Nico is lining up a move here on Turbo. Turbo leaves the door open for him. You may as well hand him the keys, Turbo. You may as well have just gone, there you go, mate. If you want to rob my house, there are the keys to do so. That's essentially what's happened there. You know, he didn't defend that at all. Oh, Nico's gone! Nico's gone in the wall. BRT will be loving life. Mr. Nico has got wing damage as well. And that could be the title on the line there. That really could be with BRT P4 and P6, SLR P3. Nico drops down to P17 with wing damage as well. Absolute disaster. Too wide for Ascari. God blimey. Caught blinds. But gets the move done. So back up to the top. BRT might play the safe now. They might play it safe. They know they've got Fox Blue in their sights. They don't really need to go anything now. P4, P6 is a good chunk of points. It is a good chunk of points. But Nico's going to have to come into the pits. Might throw the soft tyres on. Maybe not. It'll be softs or mediums. Mr. Juno loses the position to Wild Storm there. And Benny Boy is still leading the way. So, lap 18, Nico is into the pits. It is going to be... What tyres are it going to be for Mr. Nico? I'm waiting for it to pop up on my screen. It looks like he's put... Hang on, I'll just go and check. He's put 8 lap-old mediums on. Hey? Mr. Turbo, the first driver to get a penalty of the lobby, is Mr. Turbo. It's hard to get penalties around here, to be fair. It is hard. Oh, as I say that, I think that could have just been a warning there. So, Mr. Yellow Flag! Oh, Easton's crashed out. Oh, it could be a safety car. It is a safety car. Easton's crashed out with a Scarry. So, safety car again. Is everyone going to come in for softs? Do people come in for softs here? I think they do. Or do they? Neb's coming. I think Nico probably should. I think anyone at the back should. Green on yet. Stick your softs on and see what you can do. Stick your soft tyres on, I say. Neb comes in for mediums. What is Turbo? Turbo's going... They're all going mediums. They're all going mediums. I assume Nico's going to come in for a new set. You don't want to be going around 8 lap-old mediums, do you? He's got to go soft. He hasn't got a choice, has he, Nico, really? He hasn't... I don't think, yeah. He hasn't got a choice. You'd rather risk a puncture on the softs than do 9 lap-old mediums. What do you reckon, everyone? Am I right here? Oh, I love it when I'm right. I love it when I'm right. Look at me go. Thank you, Nano. It's tough on your own, to be fair, man. You start to run out of things to say. You start to run out of things to say. Oh, Jaw's come in. Nice Tatty's come in as well. A few drivers are pitting here. Few drivers are pitting. Softs as well. They've gone soft. So, we're going to have, what, 6 laps of racing? This is going to be an interesting finish, this. Benny's lead's been reduced to nothing again. Benny's lead. Well, we've had 4 Grumpy. I don't know if we can have 5. I mean, we can have 5. But to be fair, they've all been justified, Grumpy. They've all been big crashes, to be fair. They've all been DNFs. If there was that many DNFs in IRL, there'd be safety cars as well. Right. It's because he's the quickest driver on the grid, Manu. There's no coincidence there. It's because he's the quickest driver on the grid. So, safety car will come in next lap, I believe. If Nico can catch up, that is. Nico's softs are going to be cooked, aren't they? He's going to be starting the race on about 20% worn softs. Up the IRT. What a team, Kieran. What a team. Where's KMK and Skinner? Where are my AN boys at now? Do they still race? KMK did a couple of races this season, but he hasn't raced in a while. I think KMK did like the first 2 or something. I mean, Grumpy, the chances are his points are going to get wiped for being a tier 1 driver, to be honest. But is that true, Kieran? Skinner decided to stop in AEC, fair enough. Right then, Mr. Nico on his worn softs. Mr. Nico, he's probably going to have a puncher by the start of this. He's probably going to have a puncher. But safety car might be a late call again. Nico will probably hope it's not a late call. It can't be, surely. I was going to say. It's going to cause so much confrontation though, JT, innit? It's going to cause so much confrontation, that red flags. Because I was thinking about this. Tell me if I'm wrong, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. Essentially, what could happen with this red flag shit is you could have midfield drivers or back of the good drivers who just stay out, who don't pit, who just literally go, right, today's tactic is we're just going to stay out. And they will gain positions and wait for a red flag to happen. Obviously a red flag won't happen every race, but it just defeats the object of the game, I think. But that's the thing here, and you might get a red flag for the rain. It might not even be a crash. It's going to be weird to commentate over though. Because what do I do? What do I say? Like, oh, there's a red flag. We'll get underway in a couple of minutes or something. I've thought about this, Kieran, but once again it would cause absolute confrontation. It would cause... Imagine me just going now slapping a 10-second on Benny Boy or something. Mate, I'd get killed. I'd get murdered. Or if I just go, top and here's a 5-second, mate, bang. Fucking hell. Nah, do it, Tom. What, just press a couple of buttons and give them a 5 second? Slap a 10 seconds on his face. Anyway, here we go then. I thought about it, Brad, but it would just cause absolute carnage. Oh, he's gone early. Benny Boy's gone early. He is caught Torpen napping. It looks like Fox Blue is all over the back of Torpen here, and he is. And Fox Blue is going to gain a position here. Well, you'd think so. I've called it early there, and I might have called it too early. It looks like Torpen is just ahead, but Mr. Fox Blue is not going to give this up. He has got a title on the line here, and Mr. Torpen and Fox Blue go into turn 1 deep. Bit of a nudge, but elbows out. Oh, and Torpen and Mr. Jackmack gets ahead of Mr. Torpen as well. Elbows out from Mr. Fox Blue into turn 1, turn 2. Benny Boy 2 seconds clear. What the fuck? What the hell? Absolutely insane. Anyway, we've got some soft runners in the mix here. Let's keep an eye on these. Jot and Tatty. See how they get on. But Fox Blue is the furthest up the grid he's been so far. And Benny Boy, 2.2 seconds out ahead. 2.3 now. He's gaining and gaining and gaining through every corner. So on the run down to the Escari chicane now. And Joe turns the DRS on. He's not going to go for it, is he? He's not. He did think about it though. He definitely thought about it for a second. He has a good exit out of Escari, but nope, not close enough this time around. T12 Cosmos in the chat, bloody hell. So through Parabolica, there you go. They will have 5 laps to go, or 4. Hang on. 24, 5, 6. 4 laps to go. I'm tripping. It's been a long day. Tom, if you do 7 races, he can do Tier 1 tomorrow. He can do Tier 1 tomorrow, couldn't he? He can do. So, Mr. Juno and Tati. Here we go then. Joe up the inside as well. And Joe gets the move done. He's up into P8 now. Benny Boy is 3 seconds out ahead. Neb dropped a few positions. A few positions gained for everyone else. Mr. Memes on the back of Turbo Snail battling for the final point on Tier 2 grid here. Mr. Memes trying to flip-flop his way through here. And he probably shouldn't dive up the inside. But he has. And this is probably going to be a yellow flag. It's not a yellow flag. It nearly was. It nearly was. So, 24th lap of racing. BRT in a strong position here. P3 and P6. Where SLR are P2 and P16. Can someone quickly work out the point difference, please? Between SLR and BRT. I can't do it top of my head. Actually, no, I'll do it. I'm trying to commentate and look at the... Right, so P3 and P6 is 35. Oh, so 10 points to BRT. Wildstorm has crashed out here, or something's happened to him. So it's 10 points gained for BRT. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell, it's going to get spicy come the end of the season, isn't it? Mr. Turbo Snow, oh my, turbo. Whew. So, 25th lap out of 27. There's not a lot happening, lads. There is not a lot happening at the moment. No, I'm not. We're just waiting to see something happen here. Everyone is burning all the rear S. Jack Mac might be able to launch an attack on Fox Blue on maybe the last lap. If he is close enough. DRS is activated. It looked like Jack slowly got his DRS open there. Oh, there's yellow. Oh, can't pass it. Can't pass it. Mr. Joe on the back of Jobby. And Jobby definitely doesn't want to lose a position here. Mr. Joe on the soft tyres. His softs, though, probably are going to start feeling a pinch soon. They will gain... It's 35... I think it's 35 at the moment for BRT and 25 for SLR, I think. I might be wrong, but I think that's right. I think so. And the SLR were 11 points ahead. So, at the moment, SLR will be 1 point ahead. Going into, but here we go, Torpen! And Mr. Jack Mac sends it up the inside of Torpen. And Torpen has been overtaken. So that is big gains for BRT. I missed it, but Mr. Jack is into P3 now. So we're on the penultimate lap. Who's gone off? Torpen gone off, has he? Something happened there to Torpen, and they're going to go too wide. There's a yellow flag for someone. I don't know. There's a yellow flag for someone happening there. But Fox Blue 3 seconds behind. Neb has been overtaken by Turbo on the run down to Ascari here. Poor blimey. Mr. Torpen and Jack. Oh, Jack's fucked Ascari, it looks like. He is at a moment. Oh, there's a DNF. Tati's retired. He's crashed out. Oh, bloody hell. So Jack is now flashing. He has no ERS. Torpen's going to come for him. Torpen is going to be all over the back here of Jack on this final lap here into turn 1. He is going to be all over him. Jack will not want to get overtaken here, but I don't think he can do much about it. Jot as well. We're going to watch this though, as Mr. Torpen is going to go up the inside of Jack Mack, and it's like he's not even there. And Mr. Jot now on the back of Jobby. Jobby goes defensive early. Jot goes up the inside of him, backs out of it. Mr. Jobby goes deep into turn 1, turn 2. Can Jot get a good exit? Doesn't look like he can. And Jobby will stay ahead. Jack Mack though, through the curve of Grande, has been overtaken by Torpen. But doesn't look like he can get the move done. Is Joe going to go for it? No, he's not. No, he's not. Mr. Joe on the inside of Jobby. Oh, this is going to be a yellow flag written all over it. Up the inside it goes. Yellow flags nearly. Bit of argy-bargy. Get the elbows out, let me tell you that. So, we are now on the penultimate lap. Halfway through the penultimate lap. Well, the last lap, I must say. We're on the last lap now. Benny Boy is leading the way here. It looks like BRT are going to gain 10 points on SLR, but that might drop down to about 6 or 7. Not in a Ascari, Joe. Not in a Ascari. That is naughty. That is, no, that's naughty. And that is silly. That is silly, 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 because that is BRT Jobby going to be dropping loads and loads of positions here. Oh, no, 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 no. That is not what BRT wanted to see. Let me tell you that for free. Mr. Turbo as well, on the back of Jobby as well. Here he goes then, up to Parabolica. Benny Boy wins the race, but disaster on the final lap here. Oh! Oh no! What is going on? What is going on? Oh, he's beached! He's beached! He's reset to track! Oh dear. It doesn't matter anyway. A 20-second penalty wouldn't... Oh my God. A 20-second penalty doesn't mean anything to him. Oh my God. It doesn't matter anyway, does it? Oh my God. I missed... Jobby got absolutely annihilated on that final lap. I feel... What did Jobby do to everyone there? Hey? What on earth happened to Jobby there? What did he do to everyone? I think SLR have gained on BRT. Hang on, let me work it out. So P2 is 25. Jack Mack gets 18. And he get... Yeah, SLR gained 5 points. On the final... Oh my God. That is crazy. That is crazy. I mean, they went too wide for Ascari. That is insane. On the last lap as well. That is... I feel bad for Jobby there. I do. He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that. But anyway. On to the final race next week. And it looks like it's going to be very close between SLR and BRT. I don't know how many points is going to be in it. But it's going to be very, very close. And it's all going to come down. It might be tied. It's going to be close, isn't it? I don't know, JT, but I love it, mate. I don't know. It's going to be good. But yeah, welcome to AEC, everyone. 4 safety cars. Mr. Ricky, P17 to P6. Fair play to him. And yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow, lads. Well, I'll catch you tomorrow. We'll catch you tomorrow for Tier 1. And yeah, adios, fellas. Adios. Actually, we'll raid someone. Should we raid someone? We've never raided someone. Should we raid... Who should we raid? Does anyone want to raid someone? Who's on F1 with, like, no viewers? Fuck it. Please stay for the raid. And just spam. I don't know. Spam something. Is anyone British on F1 right now? I don't think they are they? Oh, we'll raid this guy. We'll raid this guy, okay? Everyone come in here. I don't know who he is. I have literally no idea who he is. But we'll go and raid him, okay? We'll raid this guy. Literally no idea who he is. He might not even talk English, lads. He might not even talk English. But hey, let's go and say hello to him. Only 16 of you are coming. That's disgraceful.